If you're anything like me, when you come to the end of a project and you're left with a bunch of ends to weave in, you dread it. So I've come up with a solution where some of my ends can be eliminated by weaving them in as I go along in the project. So I'm working today just on a real simple double crocheted shawl. And I started a new skein, 1 row ago, and I have this loose end hanging here. So as I'm coming up to that loose end, throw a couple stitches in here. As I'm coming up to it, I'm going to kind of variegate it on each row. To do that, I'm going to just stitch over this for my first, let's say 3 stitches. So that was 1, 2, and 3. And now on this next stitch, I'm actually going to pull this through with my work. I'm going to start my stitch by going under it, pull up a loop. I'm going to pull my yarn through the first 2 loops, and then I'm going to grab both yarns, the loose one and my working yarn, and I'm going to pull both of them through the second loop. And now I've got that extra yarn here. I'm going to drop it off the back. I'm going to pull our yarn. And we're just going to continue our double crochet to the end of the work. Now when I come back around, I'm going to do the same thing again. And I'm going to variegate it and I'm going to pull it through. So let me show you what that looks like now. Here's the yarn coming up and through. Here's the back side. It's not even noticeable, it's just woven right in. And it's actually knotting itself as it goes. So it's going to make it a nice and secure end. And I'll be able to snip it off after I do a couple more rows over it and get it locked in. And that is how I hide my ends.